Are you looking for the best small tablets? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best small tablets on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Apple iPad mini tablets. To no one's surprise, Apple makes the best, and arguably only, high-end compact tablet today. Its form factor, performance, display, and connectivity are second to none, but so is its price, just about. If you're not attached to Android and can find it on sale, though, don't pass it up. Apple's iPad lineup has easily cornered the tablet market, and far be it from Android police to argue. The 2021 Mini looks a lot like a miniature 2020 iPad Air in terms of style and makes just a few sacrifices to fit in a smaller package with a slightly lower price. The display's high resolution and good peak brightness make it useful in most lighting conditions, although we were a bit bummed at the 60Hz TFT panel, considering plenty of phones half the price have way better screens. Panel type notwithstanding, though, the iPad mini sports the high performance we've come to expect from Apple's in-house silicon, in this case, the A15 Bionic. The actively updated iPadOS runs smoothly without any hiccups, another common thing with Apple products. And at under 300G and less than 7mm thick, this is just about the lightest and thinnest sub-9-inch slate out there. It definitely looks and feels more premium than the rest. The only major drawback, as with some other Apple devices, is the cost. A $500 list price for a device with just 64GB of storage definitely qualifies as frustrating, given Apple's longtime refusal to allow for microSD storage expansion. That said, it's frequently discounted by $100 at various retailers, which makes it worth considering if you're okay with learning the ins and outs of the operating system. Number 2. Lenovo Tab M8, 4th Gen. They don't get much cheaper than the 4th Gen Lenovo Tab M8, or much smaller. It's no powerhouse, but it runs Android 13 just fine, and boasts just about the most portable form factor of them all. In terms of usability, it's a far cry more convenient than its closest competition. There aren't many reliable tablets under the $100 mark, and the Lenovo Tab M8 usually sees discounts well below that. To be clear, you won't be running 3D games at high frame rates on this minuscule device, but you won't have a ton of slowdowns if you stick to things like social media and streaming apps. It's a little lighter than other 8-inch tablets, too, and has slightly slimmer bezels. The small form factor also means it's pretty durable. As long as you temper your expectations, the Tab M8 is a perfectly passable device for simple media consumption and online communication. The selfie camera isn't very good, the display doesn't get super bright, and the speakers don't sound the best. But at press time, it was readily available for $93, which is hard to pass up if you just need something basic. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. While it defines the concept of a high-end Android tablet, Samsung also makes some great entry-level models like the Tab A7 Lite. It's not very fast, but you can find it dirt cheap due to its age. It's also one of the few with optional cellular data connectivity. It wouldn't be a roundup of the best tablets without a showing from Samsung. The 2021 Galaxy Tab A7 Lite is the Korean tech giant's only offering smaller than 9 inches, and it's a decent one, despite its faults. Chief among those faults is the mediocre at best performance, which significantly limits what kinds of apps you can use. On the bright side, you've got Android 14 and Samsung's renowned One UI interface to look forward to, with all the customization, convenience, and efficiency they entail. If you plan to use your tablet for basic tasks like web browsing, organizing your schedule, and keeping up with it, the A7 Lite will serve fine. It's also one of the few in this class to come in a 4G LTE-enabled version, although that one's a little harder to come by. You'll probably have to opt for the international model, which lacks a US warranty. Overall, if you're looking for something basic for the essentials and decent software, the Tab A7 Lite is worth considering. Number 4. Amazon Fire HD 8 Plus. Amazon's Fire tablet lineup aims to make it as easy as possible to enjoy multimedia content, even if it's not so much engineered for a typical Android experience. The Fire HD 8 represents the most powerful compact model, and does an especially good job if you install the Google Play Store after you get it. The Fire tablet series gets a little flack for its somewhat restrictive UI, which isn't entirely unwarranted. But you can take a few simple steps to tweak your Fire tablet, like sideloading the Google Play Store to make it feel more like Android than Amazon ever intended. And don't worry about breaking any functionality. While not all Android apps work perfectly, you can turn this normally locked-down device into something quite convenient. Like other tablets in this size and price class, it doesn't wow in terms of performance or display quality. But it's absolutely fine for watching your favorite movies or TV shows or managing your email and other communications. The extra gig of RAM compared to the non-Plus version makes a difference, too, and the list price of $120 isn't bad. Number 5. Lenovo Tab Mini C. If you're looking for a highly functional Android-adjacent tablet but aren't so concerned with streaming video, look no further. Technically an e-reader, the Lenovo Tab Mini C and its e-ink display deliver a decidedly non-smartphone-y experience, complete with the versatility of the Google Play Store. The Lenovo Tab Mini C, like other Lenovo e-readers, is a legitimately interesting device. It fills a different niche than typical Android tablets, which normally sport bright, bold LED panels and put watching video at the forefront. In contrast, the e-ink display of the Mini C doesn't do all that well with video, especially color video, but instead makes writing and drawing an absolute pleasure. Part of this comes from the nature of the display itself. The non-backlit e-ink technology has a significantly different look than typical LED panels, and in this case, adds color output to the paper-like appearance we've come to expect from quality e-readers. But wait, there's more. A stylus input layer from none other than industry leader Wacom makes this one of the most useful and novel drawing tablets we've seen in recent years. If you want to take notes or make sketches on a compact, portable device, few better options exist than this relatively small and light Onyx. It has its drawbacks, but if you're looking for a combination of a drawing tablet and an e-reader that fits easily in a purse or backpack, supports an extensive amount of Android apps, and can even reproduce video at passable quality, this is basically the only option. And that's not a cop-out, it's a truly unique device in terms of design, hardware, and software. While very noticeably different from a standard tablet, it still comes with the Google Play Store installed, so you can get tons of functionality out of it. Artists, students, and busy professionals alike will likely love the Tab Mini C if they can handle the $400 price tag.